You want to know the secret to making any type of legal writing stronger? It's cutting. Hi, I'm Julie Brooke. In my experiences in writing CEB's blog and in writing briefs when I practiced law, I learned that by cutting down my writing, I was able to make it much better. Let's start with the sentence. You want short, crisp sentences. Here's a great rule of thumb. Use more periods and fewer commas. And you want to cut out gratuitous descriptive language. Rely on your legal arguments, not more adjectives. Use a simple sentence structure. Keep it simple. When it gets more complicated, it gets less understandable. And ultimately, your goal is always to be understood by your reader. And tighten language at every opportunity. Now, what do I mean by tighten your language? Well, don't use multiple words when one will do. So, for example, instead of filed a motion, moved. And question every prepositional phrase. A lot of them can be cut out. So instead of the docket of the court, you have the court's docket. Avoid the passive voice. You've heard it many times before, but the active voice is much clearer, more understandable, and usually much shorter. So for example, instead of the lawyer was punished by the bar by suspension, you have the bar suspended the lawyer. Now let's look at the paragraph. You want your paragraphs to be short and centered around a single point. This is going to make it more visually attractive to your reader and more understandable. It's also going to give your reader a chance to pause and digest what you've written. It'll organize your material so that your reader can follow you point by point. Now, when you think you're finished, read through the entire document, then drop your ego and a lot of your words. You want to get rid of any facts that are not necessary and material. And you want to make sure that you don't over-chronicalize. Don't include dates that are not critically important. This will just clutter up your brief, and it'll also distract your reader from those dates that are important. Similarly, you want to minimize the inclusion of procedural history. Only include the procedural history that's really important. Less really is more when it comes to legal writing. It's like making a sculpture from a slab of marble. You have to get rid of all the unnecessary bits so that you can reveal the exquisite legal argument that's hidden inside. CEB has some great programs to help you with your legal writing, including Smith on Legal Writing and Myron Moskowitz on Winning Appeals and Writs. Both of these programs are available on demand, so check them out along with all our other great programs at CEB.com. Thanks for listening, and happy writing and happy cutting.